If everyone can please rise, and our graduates will process in. You guys did it. All right, good afternoon, graduates, parents, friends, and all of our clinical and academic colleagues. Welcome to the Springfield College Physician Assistant Certificate Ceremony. My name is Dr. Megan Mijan. I am the Springfield College PA Program Director, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies. Today we gather to witness the class of 2025 don their long white coats, accept their certificate of completion, and head out into the healthcare world as practicing PAs. After you complete your boards, of course. Immediately following this ceremony, the students will recess out of the building and will head over to the lobby of the Health Science Center. We encourage you all to join us for some conversation and some pictures in front of our beautiful new building. Graduates, I have one last assignment for you all. I want each of you to take a moment today to express your gratitude to your families, significant others, and friends who have supported you on this journey. Thank them for the countless dinners they prepared, the endless loads of laundry they probably washed, the comforting words they offered during difficult times, and for reminding you that you are capable of achieving this dream. Their unwavering support has been a source of strength, and it's important to acknowledge their contributions to your success. Maybe when you receive your first paycheck as a PA, consider taking them out to dinner, just as a little token of your appreciation. Today is as much a celebration of their love and support as it is of your accomplishments. This moment is the culmination of your time in the PA program. It's a time to acknowledge your academic achievements and the profound transformation you have undergone as individuals in becoming future healthcare providers. Thinking back on NSO and SOAR, or the first day of the PA program, you guys have gone through an immense transformation. From the first day of classes in this program to this very moment, we have had the privilege of witnessing your growth, dedication, and commitment to excellence. You all have demonstrated resilience in the face of challenges, compassion in your interactions with patients, and a thirst for knowledge that has propelled you to a new level of understanding and skill. This afternoon's events celebrate all of your achievements. Today's welcome speaker was nominated by her peers to say a few words. Her classmates have identified her as a positive force, these were quotes, as a positive force, strong advocate, and a compassionate leader. Please join me in welcoming Caroline Pollard to the podium.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, and distinguished guests. It is an honor to welcome you all to the long white coat ceremony of the Springfield College Physician Assistant Class of 2025. My name is Caroline Pollard, and I, very soon, along with my fellow graduates, will no longer be a PA student working with Dr. Rosenstein. This was the opening line of all of our practicals for the last 2 years, and it's a weird thing to be saying it for the last time. To all our supporters, near and far, thank you. The last 27 months have been a long and winding journey. From anatomy and physiology as seniors to 11 months of clinical rotations, you've watched us struggle, study, and persevere. You've been on the receiving end of preclinical medicine exam freakouts. Thank you, Mom. And you have celebrated each milestone with us throughout. Many of you were privy to the auctioneer-style speech we developed to get through our history and physical practicals, and unique good luck rituals we established. AJ, your socks. We have not summited this peak in a vacuum. It is only with your help that we were able to get here, so thank you. To the class of 2025, this PA school journey is nearly over. I want to take this time to thank you all for being such a big part of this awfully incredible journey with me. It's not been easy, but it was easier knowing there were always classmates to cheer on and commiserate with. I've never felt more supported in this program than walking out of a hard exam with one of you and going, what was that? To do such hard things day in and day out with people I respect and admire was such a privilege. Of course, the learning isn't done yet. There's so much more to understand about being a PA, medicine as a whole, and juggling work and life balance when you're not studying for end-of-rotation exams every 4 weeks. However, our determination, empathy, adaptability, and integrity have always been with us, and they've been brought to the surface by the challenges we have faced. We graduate with the knowledge that we will continue to grow, just as we have for the last 27 months, for many more years to come. Let the skills and expertise we have developed help us to connect with, educate, and inspire others. To the class of 2025, I'm so proud of who we are today and even more excited for who we will become. Congratulations and welcome to this new chapter.
Nicely done, Caroline. I want to take this time to thank some members of our administration. Dr. Mary Beth Cooper, President of Springfield College. Dr. Lori Chico-Mascalo, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. And Dr. Debbie Burnett, Interim Dean of Health Sciences. And all the rest of the President's leadership team for their ongoing support. The Springfield College PA program would not be the success it is without them. Not only is our administration wonderful, but we have an amazing and dedicated group of faculty and staff who worked tirelessly to help you all get to the finish line. Let me introduce the faculty and staff, and please hold your applause until the end. Associate Professor Roxanne Sprague, Assistant Professor Christine Nabala, Assistant Professor Lonnie Carney, Assistant Professor Sarah McGowan, Assistant Professor Elizabeth White, Dr. Rebecca Rosenstein, our Medical Director, Sarah Waterman, our Administrative Assistant, and adjunct faculty members in attendance today, PAs Melissa Miles, Jennifer Alex, Kelly Gilday, Sarah Delisle, Michaela Lavoie, and Colin Robinson. Now you may clap. It is my distinct honor to introduce today's keynote speaker, an esteemed faculty member here at Springfield College, who many of our students fondly recall learning the fundamentals of EKG interpretation during their undergraduate coursework. This is an essential skill that has become foundational to their clinical success. Beyond the classroom, he is a nationally recognized scholar and a respected voice in promoting health, wellness, and clinical competency. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Sam Headley to deliver our keynote.
Thank you, Megan. I just have a short message to give you. I want to start with congratulating the class of 2025. I don't remember names, but I see faces, and I've seen these faces before. I just want to congratulate you, and I have a lot more to say. Thank you for picking me to be here to add this to my to-do list for today. So I thank you for that. At this point, I would also like to turn to parents and grandparents. And I want you to know that 10 years ago, I sat where you're sitting right now. So I come from, we have two hats, one as a faculty member and one as a parent of a graduate of this program. And I want to speak to you, parents and grandparents. Number one, I tell my graduate students that oftentimes graduation is their graduation. However, it means so much more to parents and grandparents. And if you're a grandparent in here, imagine that you're now seeing your grandchild get to this stage. You know, I can only imagine that. That is such a tremendous opportunity and a wonderful privilege. I want to assure you, parents, and this is what my daughter told me, when she went out from this program and went to Mercy Hospital, or is in New Jersey right now, she was really well prepared to do what she's doing. Okay, you can be assured of that all these students have been really well prepared. And the reason for that is that these faculty members over here, as you've heard before, have truly worked night and day to bring these students to this point. And I really want to make a point that they have done a tremendous amount of work. And I don't know them all that well, to be honest with you, so they're not paying me to say this, right? But I know it's the truth. I know it's the truth. You know, when I was asked to do this talk, some thoughts came to my mind. The reason why this program is so good is because of people who have gone before. One name that comes to my mind, and these students might have heard of him and may not have, John Hankaski. I came here in 1992. And by the way, yesterday was 33 years that I was offered a job at Springfield College when my daughter was being born yesterday. That was her birthday, okay? So that many years ago, in 1992 and thereabouts, I remember being here at the college and going in. At that time, we used to meet face-to-face for curriculum meetings. And John Hangaski, I would see him in there frequently laying down the foundation for this program. He did that in the 92, 93, 94, that period of time. He was very, very meticulous, based on what my daughter tells me, right? And I believe it's true to say he taught many of these faculty members who are here today. And they are, of course, they've got their own style. But I would bet you that they have taken things from him and passed on to you. I'm not joking when I say this. My daughter goes out when she sees other PAs and says, they're not as well prepared as I am. Because of people like John Hangaski. I just want you to remember that. You never met him. He's passed away, unfortunately. But his work, what he did, has made it possible for you to be here. One other name I have for you that you might have heard about this in my ECG class, Charles Milch. I worked very closely with Charles for many years. And I might say this, it's because of our interaction that he got at least on the radar to be able to do the ECG class. So you would not have had me as a professor, better or for worse, if it weren't for someone like Charles Milch. So I want to bring his name up today. Now, graduates, when I speak to you, I've got two things to say to you. And I think I heard it already said. You have been really well prepared, and I mean that honestly. But do not think you know it all. Okay? You have a lot to still learn. I want you to go out there and always display the attitude of, I want to get better. And to do that, have a teachable spirit. The day that you get to the point where you think, I know it all, it's a dangerous time, particularly in the field that you're going into. So that's number one. That's my first point. Please have the attitude, I want to get better. My last point, and I think it's very serious. When you go into your field, whenever you go into an exam room, please treat that person as if it was a member of your family. You would like to have your family members treated a certain way. Treat those people, whoever they are, they may be difficult, to be honest with you, and family members can be difficult too. Please, this is my last point to you. Please treat every person, every patient that you get, even when you're tired, because you get tired. End of the day, please treat them the way that you would want your relatives to be treated, even if they don't look like you or don't talk like you. Those are the things I really want to leave with you. But having said that, enjoy the celebrations. You have really come through a tough program. I know it's been tough, but I'm telling you the truth. You're really well prepared. Again, congratulations to you.
Thank you, Dr. Headley. All right, now Professor Roxanne Sprague will present the Phi Alpha Honor Society inductees.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my privilege and great honor to induct our newest members into the Pi Alpha National Honor Society here at Springfield College. I'm going to say some things and announce who they are, and then I'll have you come up at the end. Today, we recognize a group of exceptional PA students who have not only excelled academically, but who embody the core values of Pi Alpha: scholarship, service, and leadership. These ideals resonate deeply with the mission of Springfield College: to educate the whole person in spirit, mind, and body for leadership and service to others. It's with immense pride that we recognize our 2025 inductees, B. Bondis, Claire Gurton, and Hayden Wechter. To be inducted into Pi Alpha is not merely to wear a cord or receive a certificate. It is to be recognized for a commitment that transcends the classroom. It means you've led with integrity, served with humility, and pursued knowledge not for prestige, but for purpose. Pi Alpha is not a final achievement. This is a lifelong commitment to the principles that you've already demonstrated so well. B, Claire, and Hayden, we're deeply proud of each of you. You represent the very best of what it means to be a Springfield College PA graduate and now a Pi Alpha inductee. So if I can call you up, congratulations, welcome, thank you. I'm going to call you up one at a time. I'll have B come up first. Claire Gurton.
Congratulations to our 2025 inductees. So all students of medicine wear a short white coat designating student status. These students have now earned their long white coats indicating healthcare provider status. These coats are a gift from the PA faculty. Wear them proudly, and like I said at White Coat, try to keep them clean. It is hard. So as a class, if you could all please stand. And we will all together put your coats on, smile for the pictures, and clap. Nicely done. We will now take a few minutes for each student to be recognized and receive their Springfield College PA Program Certificate of Completion, which allows the graduates to sit for their national boards. Faculty, will you please make your way to the stage? Dr. Burnett, will you please come forward to recognize the graduates?
Juliana Amaral. Sasha Anderson. Blake Baskin. Elizabeth Bondas. Caitlin Dabrowska. Christine Dabick. Aaron Dalton. Nathaniel D'Onofrio. Claire Dorr. Amanda Gallagher. Sophia Galvani. Emily Gebhardt. Claire Gurton. Alexis Long. Megan McCaffrey. Julia O'Connor. Caroline Pollard. Katrina Polikoff. Zachary Robidoux. Tatiana Shafred. Andrew Stratton. Kayla Stavon. Jessica Van Horn. Hayden Wechter. Congratulations, 2025.
Let's do another big round of applause for all the graduates. We're close to the end, guys. All right. So every year, the graduating class nominates the recipient of the Outstanding Lecturer, Outstanding Preceptor, and Outstanding Clinical Site Award. I'm now going to ask Claire Dorr to the stage to present this year's Outstanding Lecturer Award.
Hi, everybody. I'm Claire Dorr, and today I have the pleasure, on behalf of the entire PA program, to present the Best Guest Lecturer Award. Unfortunately, he can't be with us today. He is working. It shows his dedication to medicine. Every year in didactic year, we are fortunate to have guest lecturers who come and give us presentations in their specialty of medicine to give us a true feel of what it's like to work in that field. Among them, one individual stood out to our class this year in not only sharing his clinical knowledge and wisdom, but also in his storytelling. In his short time with us, he made us super excited to go into our clinical rotations and start our careers as PAs. This year's award goes to Dr. Raju. He works in obstetrics and gynecology, and he showed us the dedication that he has to all of his patients in women's health, and just made a really big impact on us before starting our careers. And so we want to thank him for that. So we have an award.
Thank you, Claire. We'll be sure he gets that. Hayden, do you want to come forward and present the Outstanding Preceptor Award?
Hello, family and friends. Thank you for being with us today and supporting all of me and my classmates throughout this entire PA journey. My name is Hayden Wechter, and I have the immense honor of introducing our Preceptor of the Year, Dr. Stephen Fox. I rotated with Dr. Fox for a general surgery rotation at Brattleboro Memorial Hospital, where I learned so much about medicine, surgery, but most importantly, how to play so many songs on the guitar. In addition to being a very skilled musician, Dr. Fox is an incredible provider. He embodies the spirit of medicine, seeing patients as people and treating them holistically. He has inspired multiple Springfield College PA students with his love for surgery, but also his love for humans. On my very first day, I was completely shocked when it seemed the entirety of the hospital knew my name and knew that I was the new PA student coming. But that's the Dr. Fox effect. He values everyone on his team and creates a safe space to learn, grow, and evolve as a provider. I will carry the lessons I learned with him throughout my career and cannot thank him enough for all the lessons that he taught me. Please join me in celebrating our Preceptor of the Year, Dr. Stephen Fox. Fox?
Oh, it's a picture. Good.
Not that this ages either of us, but Dr. Fox was my preceptor for my surgical rotation. And he is also the one who told me that I should not go into surgery on my last day. I don't know if you remember, but I remember. I was the first student he ever had. Look at that. And he stayed precepting, so. All right, lastly, Kayla, would you please come forward and present the Outstanding Clinical Site Award?
All right, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Kayla. I'm going to be presenting the award to Best Clinical Site. Each year, Springfield PA students elect a clinical site to be recognized for their dedication to student learning, autonomy, and growth as an individual into a future provider. I think I speak for every student who has had the privilege to take or rotate at this site when I discuss how truly amazing the experience was. Between all of the warm welcomes from the preceptor, other APPs, doctors, nurses, and all other staff, this site truly felt like home. To give you an idea of how committed this site is to prioritizing student education, I will tell you a brief story about my time there. As many of you know, for our entire clinical year, we're given a paper to document our skills that we performed on the rotation. This site was my second rotation, and during my first week, I met a wonderful nurse who took one look at my paper and told me we had a lot of work to do. One of those skills was placing an IV. Since I had never placed one on an actual patient, she took me to the nurse's station, she pointed at everyone, she said, "You are gonna stick every employee here until you get it right." So, once I felt comfortable, don't worry, I use different needles, by the way. Once I felt comfortable, I was able to place an IV on my first try, and the patient gave fantastic feedback. They said, "Wow, did not hurt that bad." Despite being a small community hospital, this site provided us with plenty of resources to make our learning possible. Every day gave us new opportunity to enhance our skills by assessing patients, interpreting diagnostics, and formulating plans. This rotation made us not only better students, but better people, and soon to be fantastic providers. Without further ado, I'm excited to present this award to Brattleboro Emergency Department.
All right. We're coming to the end of our lovely ceremony. So, a few last words as you head out as providers. The career path that you have chosen is not merely a job, but rather a calling and a commitment to serving others. By donning this white coat, you send a powerful message that you are willing and ready to dedicate your time, your efforts, and your knowledge to serving others. As healthcare providers, it is our duty to uphold the highest standards of professionalism, ethics, and patient care. We must always put the needs of our patients first and strive to provide the best possible care no matter the circumstances. All of you have demonstrated that you are ready and capable to take on this role. I urge you to never stop learning. Never become complacent in your knowledge or skills. The healthcare industry is constantly evolving, and it is up to us to stay up to date on the latest research, treatments, and technologies. You have demonstrated your clinical expertise, but I also want to emphasize the importance of empathy and compassion in your work. You will have patients who are scared, anxious, in pain. Your ability to listen, to empathize, and to provide emotional support can make a world of difference. Carry with you the lessons that you have learned about the importance of the human interaction. In a world that is increasingly defined by technology and specialization, it is these qualities that will set you apart as healthcare providers. Finally, I want to acknowledge the sacrifices you have made to get to this point, the countless hours of studying, the missed social events, the late nights in the Learning Commons, the early mornings in Blake or the Health Science Center. All of it has led you to this moment, and it's a moment to be proud of. As you embark on this journey of your professional career, I encourage you to pay it forward. Mentor the next generation of students. Advocate for those in need, and always strive to make a positive impact on the world around you. In 1 year, come back and give a lecture. Precept, give back to this college and to this program. Today we celebrate not only your accomplishments, but also the bright future that awaits all of you. I welcome you all to join me in congratulating the class of 2025.